Hello everybody, welcome to my channel at Lady D. This will be my video for the week ahead. So this week the main transits that I've got that are going to be coming up for this week is that we do have Mercury, which is going to be conjuncting Pluto. It's going to be over the weekend, like Sunday, Monday, and that's going to be in Aquarius. So we're going to have Mercury moving into Aquarius. So with this, it's going to bring about I always sometimes think Pluto is like a volcano. There is a sense of an ending, but also can be a sense of eruption as well. Like if you were born with someone who has a natal Pluto in your 5th house, when a relationship ends, it can end quite of a big thing. But this could be bringing up certain aspects of an ending or big, like could even be a confrontation, could be something that's been sort of triggering. It's coming up here. We might find some explosive like arguments or things happening because Mercury is about communications, also about the way we think. It could even be an instinct where you've decided that you won't talk to someone anymore, that there's going to be some sort of change, some sort of energy that's like the sort of like phoenix that's going to be coming up with this energy. We've also got coming up this week, we have, which is most of the week, we've got Venus, which is going to be squaring Chiron as well as the nodes. So with this, with Venus represents love. It also represents money as well. Chiron represents our sort of emotional pain, and it represents when you have it in your natal chart in that area, you'll find that something that sort of always comes up. Like for me, it's on the cusp of my 2nd and 3rd house, so it's about affects my siblings as well as it affects my 2nd house of earnings and also self-worth. So for me, there were times where I never feel like I'm good enough. I never feel like I give enough. Or I feel like I work very, very hard, but I don't get the rewards that other people get in the same line of even like the other work that I do, because I do have 2 jobs that I do. So it's that emotional pain. So we got Venus squaring that. So this is going to plus the nodes. So this is going to be coming up things about your destiny, your life path, your purpose. It's going to be maybe even questioning things. It's going to be revealing things that have caused you a bit of issues that involve finances or relationships. There could be a sense of healing that does come of it, but it's going to be sort of exposing certain wounds this week, as long as with these transit that's going to kick off the week ahead on the Sunday and Monday with this other transit here with the conjunction of Pluto. On more positive aspects that we've got here, we do have Venus. It's going to try Jupiter, which is quite a good transit. So I did look for the good stuff that's coming up this week. Plus we've got a sextile with Jupiter and Saturn. So, there is a sense of resilience. There is a sense of being very creative in problems that do coming up, or being able to sort of work through those things. There is also that try with Jupiter with Venus is going to help us as well. That try won't be there for the whole week. It'll be there for part of the week, but at least that's going to help with part of that square that we've got coming up here with Chiron. So that will help. I feel like there's just going to be a lot of, soul searching. There could be a lot of sort of people worrying. I've got here my notes, got people holding on to tight things that they should let go, they're holding on to. And I feel like, although they don't want to let go, which is, fine. I feel like there's going to be a sense of release, or war of words could be coming up. Where, as I said, it could be a point of even like ending, or it could be there could be a sense of exposing truths. I guess this is going to be a touchy day when we're looking at Aquarius. So things to do with technology, things to do with like our freedoms, things to do with people like wanting to rebel. Humanity, people standing up, uprising, having that confidence to speak up, and maybe even like looking at something erupting in that way, protesting perhaps as well. So these things could be coming up because we are dealing with Aquarius energies here. So we've also got here, careful of reactions. So I feel like this is a week where we've got to watch what we say, or be mindful what we say, and sort of watch of the reactions that are going to come up with that. I've got here whole judgment. I feel like it could be a bit of a judgmental, a little bit judgy week. People are feeling a little bit judgy. I've also got people falling into traps. If something looks good, it feels good, with this Chiron energy that's going to come up this week. And don't forget, we've got Chiron and the nodes coming up very, very close together. So, which is also bringing up, issues to do with like our purpose, our life path, our destiny, wounds that that we've all got, these wounds, and we're dealing with the first house, which is about you, the first thing with Aries. So it's dealing like leadership. So we might be exposing here like sort of leaders around the world. Might be more having a tough time as well. Again, as I've always said, I'm noticing this Chiron in Aries that it's bringing in like weak leadership or leaders who aren't strong. Okay, we've got here, so just be careful of falling into traps. If something looks too good, feels too good, it probably is too good. Double check everything. Double check everything first. I've got here a keen eye for detail. So I feel like this is going to be a week where you need a keen eye for details. There could be a sense of a feeling on edge a little bit here. I'm emotionally withdrawn. I've got people might be emotionally withdrawn. We're dealing with Aquarius, so it's not an emotional sign, unless you've got an Aquarian with like a Pisces moon or some sort of a gentler planets in more gentler signs. You're not going to be over emotional. Like for myself, I'm a Capricorn moon. I've got my sun's in Aquarius. I've got a lot of my planets. I've got another planet in Aquarius, another one in Capricorn. I'm not someone who's very emotional. But if you are someone, you might be feeling like emotional. There could be a sense of emotionally withdrawn. So there even could be a sense of, even with this conjunction with Pluto, of a sense of feeling or detached or detaching yourself from situations too. It could be coming up, or not being shocked by certain situations either. Okay, I've got here, just tensions are high. So you might be feeling like a lot of high tensions that are coming up as well. I am trying on my mum's headset to see if there's any difference, but I also feel like that I've got the fan on, which might affect my audio. It's just it's very hot here and I don't have air conditioning. So, especially when I have my lights on here to make the room lighter, it just brings a lot of heat. Let's have a look for cards that are coming up this week ahead. So I'm hoping, and if these ones are going to be good, I'll go and buy myself a pair of these ones. Let's have a look here for the cards coming up. And hopefully the computer's picking up the audio as well. Okay. Let's have a look here. I think if everybody stays cool, just be prepared, and then they will be okay. We've also got Mars. It's also that I noticed towards the end of the week, it's also going to be joining this square here with Venus and Chiron. So I noticed that last night. So that can definitely bring up, I feel like trauma or traumatic events, or people, or again exposing things that are really affecting people, like things in your life that have really affected you. You might be coming up to the surface this week. So, and it could be just be careful of reactions. It's going to be people might be very reactive, that I feel like, or could be like a sore spot for them. So when you go into arguments with people, try not to dig low. Try and sell the argument as best as you can. Okay. There is a sense of being tired, withdrawn here. There is a sense of release, or just waiting for the times to change. There is a sense of also having this caring and empathy perhaps for others too, so just being aware of certain energies that are around. There is a sense, I feel like, of people who in some of relationship issues here. I feel like there's relationship issues probably coming up, developing with this square, but I feel like there's a sense of what people are wanting or wishing, again, like exposing certain truths. So if your relationship is not solid, I feel it's like a sense of release is going to come up this week. I feel like there's also a sense of family values, family morals here too. There's a sense of like also obligations, but we do have a good cards coming up. We have a card of, I feel like, celebration, team effort, we can do it. We're getting through this week with ease. There is a sense of like unity where maybe we're in it together for children. There is just this sense of nobility as well, but a sense of being a little bit let down too. It's also coming up, and it feels like time might fly you by. There could be a sense of meeting someone new this week as well, a sense of meeting someone new, someone is important, someone's going to help transform you in some way. Could also be coming up with this conjunction. Someone who's different, unusual, maybe an Aquarian type person here, may also be coming up for you. I feel like it's going to be a good time to try and make peace with things. Try not to hold on to things too much. Just feel like there is going to be a sense of release that somehow comes up this week for you as well. We'll do like a little channel for the week ahead and see what I can get. Everybody needs to calm and have a calm presence for the week ahead. See situations, see them come and see them go. Do not react to certain situations that are going to come up, even if they fuel your fire and you feel like you need to say something. For reacting to certain events will cause a different reaction to what you expected, and something that was small and tiny will quickly blow up to be a volcano. Beware of your words, be cautious of your mind, be cautious of your actions, and be aware of people around you. If you know that you rub people up the wrong way, stay away from them this week. Just go into solitude. Be aware. At the same time, go out, have fun and enjoy your life. Do things that make you feel happy. Do things that make you feel good inside. Do not sit alone and whine and whinge and think about the victim. Always try to take the high road and be a better person. For this will serve you better in terms of the transits and times that are coming. Okay. That is actually a good point. A lot of with this current energy could bring about victim mentality. Okay. As we always see, like, poor me, poor me. I think Aries are very, very strong, but with Chiron, it could always be like a situation. It's like they're the leaders, they're delegators. They're not, say, the problem solvers. But it's without a team effort, we can't get to go. But yeah, Aries can be very argumentative because sometimes they don't think for other side because they do think that they are always right. But there's also that I feel like that Chiron can also bring up victim mentality as well. Okay, let's do what cards am I going to do these cards. Okay, quickly. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay. Alright, just pick out 3 cards. Card 1, card 2, card 3. I get similar cards coming out. Okay. This card number 1, new beginnings, I feel like, but there's also a sense of on edge. There's also a sense of being very brave, a sense of protecting young people, your children, or people who are not as strong as you. I feel like it's about standing up for people's rights with this card. I feel like there's a sense of just emotionally withdrawn, things being fulfilled or promises being fulfilled or not fulfilled. I feel like you are heading in a step forward. You are trying to be a peacemaker, but just be careful because sometimes peacemaker can turn out to be more of a meddler, and you sort of you mean well, but sometimes be taken the wrong way with that one. Card number 2, which is this card here, I feel like there's a sense of abundance. I feel like there's like a yearning to be like in nature and getting a lot of source from spirit, getting a lot of spirit messages here, a lot of guidance. I feel like there's a lot of work that's detected. It's like you're in touch just on the surface of how far you can go in the work that you're doing, your personal or professional. I feel like there's a lot more that you can do. I feel like you have a lot to offer the world, and sometimes people don't see the real you. You hide a lot, and it is time to sort of come out a little bit, come out of your shell a little bit, and show people what you can really do. And card number 3, just this card here, I feel like you're very noble, you're very wise. I feel like you're very guided this week. There's a lot of guidance, but you're guided by certain signs, certain messages, and even your thoughts are changing and guiding you. There is new things coming up for you. I feel like there's positive change coming up. You've had things that have been a bit dark, or you found that it's been a bit down and depressing, but there's a light coming up here, which I feel like is lightening up around you and giving you a better space as well. I feel like there's a sense of happiness and a sense of trust. It needs to be trust here with you, trust as well. Okay, so I've started to advertise my event for March, my platform event. So don't forget, end of February, it will be in Brisbane for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, and I will be there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Brisbane. So if you want to make bookings, you can. Doing more lives as well, upcoming for these events, and also just be there when things happen, because I know around the world is going to be pretty explosive. We have to see what happens this weekend with those transits. Plus, in March, I've got a platform, will be the 28th as well, and I'm going to be in Goulburn on the Sunday 24th for a fair too. So I'm doing a lot of travelling, a lot of places, going to do readings for people, and I'm still at the shop at Camden as well. Okay, if you want to make a booking with me, you can. Just contact me. Thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.